Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your boy. Well, this is me, the gifted one, you guys. I know. Wait a minute now. I know I'm more than late. I know it's been a very long time since I. Hold on. Whew. Well, you must have read my fat, bloated, milk-nutted mind. I got that from Mad TV, Reality Check. And this is Mad TV. No, this is Reality Check. And we're going to do... This is Reality Check, and we're going to do Black History Month 2001. Woo! Now, it says here that Crispus Apicus, we thought we was gonna do something a little educational. Nah, I'm just kidding. So anyway, I figured I'll get up on here and allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is H.O.E. Anyway, I figured I'd get up on here and just kind of give a video update to everything that has been going on in my life, so to speak, in the new direction I plan on taking my channel. I mean, that's the thing. I never really even had a direction for the channel in the first place. Like, I just was getting up on here creating videos, just having fun, because I'm a goofy person and I just love to have fun. It's just something that I like to do. I just like to have fun. And, I just want to, have fun. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Put it on its skin! Let me stop. Anyway. I know I'm struggling. I'll get it together. Oh, you almost had it. Got you $1. Gotta be quicker than that. So, anyway, if I could ever get through all these dang on skits in my head, I'd probably be better off. But anyway, so I am going to kind of give a life update, as well as the new direction. Well, it's not really no direction, kind of where I plan on trying to take my channel and things like that. So first off, I want to give a update on my weight loss journey. Man, so I know you guys, I was trying Weight Watchers. Men at the time, you know how long ago that was. I even tried the green tea. I had even tried the mega green tea pill. I had even tried, what else was it? Well, that's kind of a lot of the things that I was trying at that time. I was trying a lot of different things. Anyway, currently, now, I am I'm on Weight Watchers. Well, WW. So that is actually working. That actually has been working and actually does work. If you work the program, it definitely does work. I did, however, have vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which is basically like the sleeve procedure. So I did have that maybe 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That was a tool. Well, it is a tool. It helped out a lot. But you guys, honestly, I had to, and I may make a separate video about this, because honestly, what really helped a lot was actually sticking to a diet plan, and just kind of, not necessarily a diet plan, but a lifestyle change, because I had maybe lost a lot of weight at first, and I ended up gaining it back, you know, and it really didn't work. I really didn't keep the weight off, lose more weight until after I decided to take my diet serious. So when I decided to do that, that's when it started, falling off, and it kind of started staying off and stuff like that and all that. So I was like 400 pounds, man. It's ridiculous, crazy. And I got from 400 pounds with the diet. The smallest I had been in my adult life was like 290. But of course, what happened was, now why I gained weight, like maybe 20, 30 pounds now, because I was in a fire back in February. So I got displaced for like 2 months. So that kind of really got me off track from my diet plan. Well, not diet plan, but just kind of eating healthy, eating regularly, being able to cook my own meals, because I was living in a hotel room, and I ended up going to a dang Airbnb. One of the worst mistakes that I could have ever made. But anyway, so I did that. What else? So that's kind of where I'm at with that now. Still on that journey. I mean, you can see, I'm still there. I'm not, where I want to be, even though I'm not where I want to be. I'm in the process of attaining and striving, in the process of getting to where I want to be and having the body that I do desire. But I completely and wholeheartedly accept myself until that time, because I don't want to. We have to be kind of honest with ourselves. I don't want to sit and say, "Oh, I'm beautiful, just the way I am. I'm fine. I'm good." And I'm like, no. Let's be real. I don't have the body that I desire. I don't have the body that I want. But I'm in the process of attaining that. And I'm gonna do what it takes to get there too. So. By the way, I'm meal prepping my breakfast. So what I do for my breakfast is I kind of cook me a little potato, egg and cheese, and like low sodium bacon. With like some vegetables and stuff like that. I think it's like the vegetable. Let me see. Let me kind of show you. And it would be that. Anyways, the 3-color pepper and onion strips. Frozen vegetable blend. So that's what I use for my breakfast. And I use the Carb Sense tortilla for my breakfast tortilla, which is like only 1 point. I can show you it. You probably won't be able to actually read it correctly, but it's the HEB kind. You can get like I think it's Rita, I think Mission, you have some, and this little Weight Watchers stuff right here. Some eggs. So yeah, okay. Enough about that. So just this camera. There we go. So I ain't gotta keep moving over there. So anyway, now that I've gotten that weight part out of the way, many of you know that moving on to the direction of my channel and where I'm going with this and things like that. So many of you know, I sing and crack jokes and just make funny videos and things like that. I mean, I enjoy doing all those things. and I'll keep doing those things too. But what took place actually is I wanted to. It's so crazy. I always known that I wanted to help people, but I never could quite figure out how I could help people. I originally thought I was going to be an OBN or LPN for some people. Well, medical assistant, just kind of wanting to help. And of course, that's the first thing you think about. Think about, medical. You think about medical assistant, think about LPN, think about nursing, something like that. You think about helping people. You don't think, something that the most average people could do. It wouldn't be too time consuming, be too grueling, and all those different types of things. So I knew that I wanted to help people. But I could never figure out how I would be able to help people. So I've decided that I am going to be I'm in school now to become a licensed chemical dependency counselor. To kind of, I bet you're probably wondering, why chemical dependency? I think you kind of know why. I would choose that, and that's going to be something I'll kind of elaborate on in another video. But anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at now. And just kind of really discovering myself and just kind of discovering my gifts, my own personal gifts and talents and stuff like that. And so I am going to start offering like readings, like tarot readings and things like that. I've always had that gift, a foresight, or whatever you want to say, intuition, whatever you call it. I kind of always had that gift, which is one of the reasons why I think when I lived in that haunted house when I was a kid, like I should be on one of them TV shows where they talk about I survived haunted houses or something like that, surviving a haunted house or something like that, where they had a family on there and they pretty much tell their story of how they survived this house. Like, excuse me, you guys, but I feel like now that I'm kind of knowing and getting back in touch with that side of me, that's why I was affected by it so much, because I did have those gifts. So that's why I was kind of able to just kind of really, 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 take it on and just kind of really experience that, because it was just really, really crazy. It was a really, really crazy time for me in my life. It had gotten so bad, I had actually even tried to commit suicide. That's how bad it had gotten. And it was bad. My mom was thinking I was crazy, but she was having to say, everybody in the house was going through the same thing. We eventually had to get the house prayed and things like that, prayed over and blessed to clear out all of that. But anyways, so like I was saying, I know I have these gifts, so that's why I'm offering that, because you really can't run away from like your purpose in life. I knew I was meant to do this. I knew that, as a kid, I would say, oh, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be this magical person. I'm going to read, and I'm going to be like a counselor, psychologist, and stuff like that, and kind of help people with their minds and their feelings and emotions and stuff like that. I knew that. But honestly, you guys, I didn't want to do it. I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to, I didn't want to sit up and do that. I just felt like, oh my gosh, that's so cliche, you're a gay man and you're super emotional and you want to be a psychologist. It's just kind of like, it just seems like so, so cliche, like so, you want to be a humanitarian. You know what I mean? It just seems so cliche. So I was trying to do anything that I could to not be that stereotype. I just didn't want to do that. And so I did coding and billing, got certified in that, did that. I still do that. I've been doing that for about close to 15 years now. And yeah, I'm good at it, but it's not my passion. I had to psych myself out to be able to do that. I would tell myself how I'm helping my doctors and stuff like this, and I can't get out there and help them this way. Just stuff to psych myself out to just kind of do something that I know I wasn't really meant to do. And I remember getting accepted into the school one time, and I just was kind of like, I ain't even tried too hard. I just kind of went up there. But anyway, I'm not going to try to make this video too long. I just want to go ahead and say that to you guys. So if you guys kind of want to check me out and see what I got to offer and book a reading with me, you guys, I think the link is in the description box. It's called tgocounseling.com, which is short for the Gifted Ones Counseling.com. So if you guys want to check it out, feel free to go to my website and check out the Gifted Ones Counseling.com, tgocounseling.com. Just go check it out. Just go, book a reading with me, man. Just go and see and conversation. Sometimes people don't even be needing reading. Sometimes people just need advice. Like, sometimes I needed it. Sometimes people just was like, man, you would be surprised how all the stuff that I kind of been throughout my life. And I'm going to post another video up on here about what it's like being a gay man, how growing up for me and things like that too. I want to talk about that as well, and just kind of start to share my experiences and kind of, raise the vibration of this world and kind of add a little bit more love and positivity and light into this world, because I feel like we need it. We do need it. We need it. Palladians. I feel like we need that, and that's kind of what my purpose is to do here on this earth, is lift the vibration of this earth and help people, bring people closer to God, Lord Jesus, Holy Spirit, bring people there. People are suffering. People are really suffering. And people really need someone to talk to. People really need that, and you'll be surprised how many people just want to talk to someone that's just like them. And by just like them, I don't mean ethnicity, race, or culture, anything like that, but just someone who kind of is an out-of-the-box thinker, who's not, a traditional person, someone who kind of thinks differently and who has been through some things that they could probably relate to. AOCs, people who are adult child of alcoholics, people with addictions, and people who struggled with those things, overcoming it themselves, struggle with weight problems, just people who've been through some problems and been through some things and actually overcame those things and tried to make something, or have made something of themselves, despite what others may have said, despite what they've been through. People love to write you off, man. They love to write you off, and people love to throw up in your face where you been at. People love to do that. Ooh, they love to just remind you of where you was Remind you where you came from. They love to remind you of that. Oh, you remember when you used to do this, and you remember when you used to do that? Oh man, you was a mean person, man. Ooh, man, you remember you walked outside with that? You remember you just walked down the street and you was on the whole store? Remember you did this? You know, just they love to, people love to kind of remind you of where you were. Because don't nobody really want to see you be better than them. And it's not like you being better than anybody, but they feel like you better. And it's really just a they projecting their feelings about themselves on you. You ain't even done nothing. You just sitting up there trying to live your best life, doing the best that you can, and here they come. No low vibrating hands. Come, here they come. Here they come. No vibrating hands. That's up here. Just here they come. Here they come. Working with you. You ain't even done nothing. You just trying to live your life. You remember when you used to do this such and such? Ooh, man, I remember that. Ooh, wee. Ooh, they love. Ooh. Ooh, you remember you used to walk on the whole store? Oh my gosh. Yeah, ooh, you remember you used to do this? Ooh, remember that time you walked out there with that half jacket on, looking like Sierra? Ooh, you remember that time you showed up to the club with this on? Ooh, you remember the go? They love her. Ooh, wee. Just kind of remind you of stuff. And you looking in your head like, bitch, that was over 15 years ago. Over 50, damn near 20 years ago. You still talking about that shit? I ain't been that. I got a whole beard, mustache. I don't even look. It's been over 15, well over 15 years ago, and you still talking about some shit I did when I was 18 years old. 19 years old. Trying to go to the club at the plasma center because I want to go to the club that night. And I'm up there, damn near you can't move because you know if you done donated plasma, you already know. So I'm up there trying to eat a little bit because I need to go to the club. It's on a Friday, so I need to go to the club that Saturday. So, you know, I got to go home and go to sleep because I'm going to take this little $30, $40 that I got. And if you went there twice a week, you know, you got up your club, you know, you got your gas money up, your outfit money up, your interest money up, and your food money. You know, so shit, you good. Or you gonna find another plasma center where you can get $100. But you know, you just trying to go to the club. And you talking about some shit like that. I done got a whole certification, a whole degree, a whole business company, and all this thing. You still talking about some shit I did when I was 18, 19 years old, trying to make some money. You talking about some shit like that. You talking about that. You talking about some shit that you used to do, that you probably still do. You still scheming, you still scamming. And you talking about me. Because I didn't want to scheme and scam. I'd rather get out there and settle or something to make a little bit of money. But you chose to scheme and scam, but you want to talk about me. Like you better than me. What do that? I mean, it's kind of like, it's crazy. And yo, that where they do that at, I got that from, like, y'all really need to go check him out. He's called Trend Genius on YouTube. You guys really need to check him out. Like, dude is funny. Like he be talking some real stuff. So, you know, I just kind of did that because I kind of like, why do that? You know, to kind of get y'all to kind of go and, you know, hopefully y'all will find it entertaining and kind of go and check him out, you know, because he's really helped me out a lot too. So I actually booked a session with him. He's a cool person. So, you know, so go check him out, you guys. And anyway, just kind of come back and check out my videos and things like that. And I hope I was able to just kind of help somebody and just kind of stay tuned for the things to come. Like I said, I was not going to try to keep this video going for a long period of time, but clearly that didn't work. So I just kind of want y'all to just kind of really remember to love on yourself a little bit harder, love yourself and pray and truly love yourself. Loving yourself is not going out to go buy an outfit, going out to go buy something to eat, going out to go buy some weed, going out to go buy your issue. You know, that's not loving yourself. Truly loving yourself is accepting yourself flaws and all. It's accepting who you are as a person. It's accepting all the mistakes that you've made, and it's forgiving yourself. It's looking in the mirror and forgiving yourself, you know, and realizing what you've done in your life, and the pain that you caused to yourself. Because you probably say, well, how can I, they did this to me. Because you held on to it. And you let that pain dictate your life. You let that pain for what someone has done to you make you drop out of school, make you go prostitute, make you go pick up drugs. They long gone. They ain't even worried about you probably. They didn't get in their karma and keeping it moving. But yet you're still holding on to it. And it's not affecting anybody but you. It's only affecting you. And you may go and pick up an outfit. You may go do this here. And you may feel like that's loving yourself. You may work out. You may feel like that's loving yourself. No, that's loving your body. I mean loving yourself, your soul, your spirit, your energy, who you are as a person on the inside. That is who you need to love. That is who you need to nurture. That is who you need to give a big hug to and forgive and accept and all that good stuff. Because that's who's hurting on the inside, not your body. Who you are on the inside, your core. That's who you need to love. That's who you need to love. So stay tuned, you guys. See you later.